Welcome, Gemini. This is Regina from Pacific Tarot, and I'm going to be doing your October general reading for the month of October. I am a new channel. If this reading resonates with you, please watch your rising and moon sign and like, share, comment, and subscribe so that I can grow. I thank you for your presence here. Gemini, I'm going to lay out a modified horoscope spread and clarify it with a Shulton deck and finish it off with a Crystal Wisdom Tarot. The Wheel of Fortune is in your 10th house. Your first house is a 5 of Cups. Your 4th house is a 6 of Pentacles. And your 7th house is the Judgment card. Lovely. Okay. The bottom of the deck is the Hanged Man. The Hanged Man is indicating to me that you are consciously attempting to change your perspective. You understand that you have been able to progress to the place that you're at right now, but you feel limited, you feel stuck, you need a pause for answers, and you are consciously understanding that you need to change the way that you're thinking about something. I'm going to fill in the houses of the horoscope spread with a Shulton deck. Always turning the deck upside down. So first house, 5 of Cups. Second house, 3 of Staffs. Third house, Queen of Pentacles. Fourth house, 6 of Pentacles. Fifth house, 8 of Staffs. Sixth house, 7 of Jades. And the 7th house is the Judgment card. The 8th house is the Page of Pentacles. The 9th house is the 8 of Cups. The 10th house is the Wheel of Fortune. The 11th house is the 7 of Swords, and the 12th house is the High Priestess. The bottom of this deck is the 3 of Swords, and the 3 of Swords is a card that shows me that you are attempting to understand some of the difficult aspects of challenges that you've experienced. You're looking to understand, even analyze heartache, heartbreak, and disappointment. And you are also understanding that these incidents may not have broken your heart, rather than been a misunderstanding in the way that you thought about these people or places, these experiences that you've had that have been disappointing. The first house is the 5 of Cups, and the 5 of Cups indicates you kind of following along on the theme of disappointment. You are focused very much on the past, the cups that have spilled, and are less focused. In fact, you don't see that above your head, pointing to your higher good, your potential, are the 2 of Cups. So that there is opportunity for meaningful and significant connection and emotional connection lying ahead for you. But it means you must let go of the past. Let go of the things, learn the lessons that are here, and be appreciative of what remains. So gratitude is a part of the 5 of Cups experience. The second house is the house of your resources, your material possessions, and the 3 of Wands shows you tentatively trying out something new. You've begun a new project, you may be involved in a new partnership, you're starting something new, and you're testing out your some of your goals. You're testing out some products, some ideas. You're testing the water. but you are not going to receive results without putting your ideas forward, without putting your ideas, your designs forward to see what the results will be. So you're waiting for results here. You're waiting on something. And it looks to me like you could be waiting for something from the past. The third house is your intimate communications. This is also how you're thinking, your thought processes. And the Queen of Pentacles indicates your tremendous comfort, stability, and strength. I'm thinking, Gemini, that you have at this time been evaluating things based on their material value to you, how they help you to feel stable or secure, how they build your abundance, how they help you feel safe. And this is a card of kind of staying in your lane, abundantly, nevertheless, but staying in your lane. And I'm suspecting that there have been some past disappointments that have you somewhat being comfortable with what you can touch, smell, see, and hear. Whereas the fourth house shows you in your own home, in your subconscious, really looking at the consequences of your relationships. The Six of Pentacles indicates that you've been a giver. And in these past relationships, you quite possibly gave more than you received. It's possible that you were the receiver and someone else was giving to you. But I'm guessing that you have been giving. And that has left you depleted and sad, disappointment, hurt. However, this card shows me that you are now understanding the value of relationships that are balanced, where there's equity in giving and receiving, where there's harmony, where there's flow. And you are now appreciating the flow of sharing and expecting, not lowering your standards, but expecting that others are able to give as you're able to give, receive as you are able to receive. And in fact, this shows me that this may be a time of receiving. The Eight of Wands in your fifth house shows things moving very quickly in your creative play energy with peers, your children, some ideas you have. Communications are coming quickly for you at this time, and you are getting a lot of new information about some possible projects that you have been involved in, that you are attempting to move forward, something that has been stagnant for a while. You've been stuck in a place, and now you're getting the information that you need in order to move forward and to see things from a different perspective. This different perspective is very much shaped by the fact that the Eight of Wands indicates concerted effort, the efforts of you among others, all pointing your arrows in one direction, and thus achieving much more than you could achieve singly. The sixth house is where we take care of ourselves, where we have routines so that we can be healthy and efficient and productive in our lives. The Seven of Pentacles is where you are assessing what you have built to date, what you have created to date. You're looking at your routines and the way that you work, and looking at how this well-built machine can be more efficient, more productive, and can be improved upon so that you can reap more abundance. You have put in the work here, but you feel stuck. This work is not producing what you feel it could produce, and you're looking at retooling this effort so that it is improved, it is increased. The Judgment card in your seventh house, the house of significant others, shows that you have an opportunity, perhaps something coming from the past, something that you understood and failed at in the past, something that didn't go as you expected. You now have an opportunity to do correctly. And this is a result of your hearing the call, of your being called, your higher potential, your higher self, hearing the call, and understanding the divine mission, your purpose on the planet. You're now understanding that a situation that you have an opportunity to redo is allowing you to exercise your higher values, values that you have now grown into and understand could right a former situation. The eighth house is you sharing resources with others. And the Page of Pentacles, interestingly, shows you open up to learning something anew. This shows you being willing to step back as a beginner. The Queen of Pentacles shows you are no beginner. This is not your first rodeo. However, in order to look at your behaviors and change the way you're thinking about being productive, about being abundant, about being resourceful, you're willing to step back and to look and learn a new way of being. You're exploring a new way to be abundant. There's a new opportunity that you're exploring here, a new way you're willing to learn. The Eight of Cups, another eight, indicates what a hard worker you are, that you're successful and balanced. But the Eight of Cups shows you've worked pretty hard. You've invested quite a lot in the situation you're in. And you're willing to let go of that. You're moving away from a situation you've outgrown. Now, this is in your higher mind. This is in your superconscious, where your philosophical and spiritual values are activated, the way in which you communicate with people on a global level. You are finding value elsewhere. You're looking for meaning in new places. And this card gives me a strong feeling of travel. You're possibly going into an educational program, or you're traveling to a place where you will have an opportunity to grow, to learn something new, and to meet with new people who are like-minded and who are also seekers, as are you. The 10th house is your social position, how others see you, opportunities in the world, and the Wheel of Fortune indicates a tremendous change. You are having a couple of opportunities that take the reins out of your hands. The universe is giving you back something that you've sown. You've sown and planted seeds. You invested somewhere, quite possibly in yourself, and you're getting an opportunity now to receive that. What you've given to others is being given to you. It also indicates just a wonderful change of luck. It's not the same kind of reversal as the Hanged Man. This is where you're seeking a change in perspective. You're looking for that. However, this does indicate that as you've been looking and seeking in the past, you will now be rewarded with answers and opportunities. The 11th house is where we're associated with other people, large groups, our tribes, our clubs, our parties, political parties, for instance. Any place where we associate with people that we don't know, but we're connected. The Seven of Swords is a card that shows you experiencing some betrayal, some disappointment, attempting to protect yourself from danger or harm. You've actually inadvertently harmed others. This also indicates that you have not received the credit for things you've done in the past, whether positive or negative. It also shows that you are attempting to move away from the crowd in order to pursue something, your own calling. I see you moving away. A couple of cards are repeating this. You're moving away from a familiar set or comfort zone, Gemini, a familiar tribe. You're moving away from friends that no longer think quite the way that you do, or they think in a way that actually appears to be harmful to you. You're moving away from those people, and you're attempting to protect yourself in some way. You're moving towards an uncharted area, and it echoes in a way some of this Eight of Cups card, that you're moving here away for protection. Here you're moving away to find new meanings, more meaning. The 12th house is the house of endings. It's also where you've learned everything to date, including past lives. The High Priestess shows you to be highly intuitive, highly aware of your purpose. This card indicates to me that you have met your calling. You understand your calling, and you understand that you need to move into new spaces to gain the opportunities that will move you closer to your purpose. The High Priestess has you stretching when it comes to your relationships with other people. It has you redefining your domestic and familiar relationships on new terms. And this is part of you analyzing and understanding wounding that you've received in the past. I'm going to pull a Crystal Wisdom card to finish this up, Gemini. And okay, I received this beautiful red card. Red seems to be a theme today, and the card is red tourmaline, and the card is passion. I am the embodiment of passion. So Gemini, I'm going to leave it here with you. Again, I'm Regina from Pacific Tarot. I hope this reading's been of value to you. Please feel free to look at your rising sign, your moon sign, and any other astrological placements in your chart. I would appreciate if you could like, share, comment, and subscribe. Until next time, Namaste.